Ciro Cinti with us. We're talking about the wilkes-barre area Wolfpack. Coach, let's talk about these guys, the buy-in in the offseason. Did you have a good offseason?
Yeah, it was a good offseason. I just wish we had a little bit more productivity in there, meaning that some of the guys would come and they'd be playing other sports, and but overall it's a good mix of good kids. Not a lot of seniors, a lot of very good seniors. So the senior class is a little bit smaller this year. Our main gist of the team is juniors, I would say. So it's a good bunch of kids that played last year. Our biggest goal this year is, or give us maybe downfall, I should say, is a lack of experience in some of the skilled kids position. But when I say that, I mean, I guess the best way possible. There's some really good kids with good speed. So, but we haven't seen them tested varsity-wise, so that will be interesting to see how they do.
Everybody you talk to on the outside, and they think it's automatic. Our sports team should be great in Wilkes-Barre. You got 3 high schools combined. It doesn't work that way. It's 2024. It doesn't matter what sport it is. Kids have to buy in. It could be the academics, the athletics, whatever it is, the buy-in. Talk a little bit about just trying to, over the years, you guys have all worked at it.
Right.
Girls teams, guys teams, trying to bring everybody together, get on the same page, and just see what comes out of it.
Yeah, it's easier said than done, John, as you know. I mean, bringing our biggest thing is just because we're such a wide area-wise, getting kids to the facilities. A lot of kids don't have transportation. Like right now, our double sessions will be coming up. I mean, that's all predicated on busing, believe it or not. So we have to be here 8 o'clock, and then we leave at 3:30. So we have to get our work in between those hours because it's the busing. A lot of these kids can't get back and forth. So in that situation, it's a negative that it's tough to have the kids that have to be here all day. By 3:30, these kids are spent, believe me. So in that matter, it's a good thing that at least we have transportation for them. But, in the off-season, the summertime, it was tough to get a lot of these kids here because they did not have transportation. So that's the only downfall.
Let's talk about building those relationships with these kids. I mean, you get to know them, hopefully since, 7th, 8th grade, you see them in junior high, or 9th grade, they buy hey, I want to play football. And, you try to build them up. And, hey, guys, you could do something with this.
Yeah, I mean, look at the facilities. You can't beat this. I mean, compared to when we started 6 years ago, like, we practiced one area half the day. We'd be practicing another place another day. We didn't know where the heck we were practicing. First class facility. That's the first thing. And they get them excited about this. You have a great facility at the stadium. Practice facilities are finally getting up to par where they should be. So, I mean, if anything, I'm at the end of my rope, I should say, coaching-wise. Been doing it. This is my 39th year coaching. So I've seen a lot. Believe me, 39 years in Wilkes-Barre area and up at Dallas, it's a lot. But I can only say I'm very happy the way the direction the program's going. I just like to see more buy-in from more kids that come here, because it seems more like they want instant gratification sometimes. They're not starting. They don't, it's nice to see kids that actually come through and last until they're seniors, to really work hard. That's the only thing that bothers me, if we could develop that a little bit more. But the kids that have been coming out here have been wonderful.
You've been a guy that has coached, right out of college. Mm-hmm. You're all in, as you said. You've never had a year off.
No.
Talk a little bit about what it's like for you to kind of keep that flame going and just kind of love it and knowing, hey, you were the same guy here at Coughlin back in the day.
Back in a long time, buddy. 86 was my first year. The way I love it, in that I was able. My third son, Matthew, will be coming up. He's in junior high now. So I have the joy of being with family and being able to coach those family members. So that, if anything, keeps my clock going. Believe me, keeps my ticker going, that I want to be here for them. And it's been just a pleasure and an honor to be able to coach my own kids. In the same token, we've had some outstanding coaches. And believe me, it's not me. It's the coaches, our assistants. I hate using the word assistant. These are all head coaches in my manner. Ed Michaels, my brother Nino, Tony Khalifi, Damon Saxon. These are all Cliff Francis. These are kids that some of them I've coached that have come back to the program because they believe in what we've been spewing all these years. It's academics always first. Your family is second, and then football's third, and that's how he's always been here.
In your mind, the Wolfpack will be successful this year, if what? What will it take for this team to hit that field and have a successful year?
If these kids that don't have that game experience play up to where they should be playing, that's where it'll be tough. The first 4 games, right out of the chute, we have Whitehall, who's they play for the inter-district champion. They were district champions on there. They lost to Del Valley. They're a very good team. Stroudsburg was ahead of us last year in the playoffs. There we play them second. Valley View, another great team. And then you have Dallas, second in the state. Right off the bat, the beginning of the season is going to be a telltale sign. Is it like a win or lose and that's the season? No, but that the first part of the season will be very critical.
All right, Coach, good to catch up with you. Have a great year.
Thanks, John.